Archangel Michael says, there's a silent alarm going off in your body that nobody else can hear, but your soul is reacting to it fast. What's unfolding inside you is not ordinary, it's hidden, urgent, and dangerously close to the edge. It's been building quietly, and now it demands your attention before it turns irreversible. Your energy has been sinking without cause, and the reason is far more serious than mere tiredness or stress. Something unfamiliar is nesting in your bloodstream, an invader your instincts have picked up but your mind hasn't connected the dots yet. You are seconds away from learning the truth you didn't know was waiting in your cells. Your skin is sending signals, but they are subtle, a slight rash, a faint burn, or tiny goosebumps at the wrong time of day. The hair on your body knows before your thoughts do, and lately, it's been reacting when no wind blows. What's been quietly happening to your blood pressure is not ordinary fluctuation, it's the sign of an unspoken crisis. Archangel Michael says the reason you haven't noticed it is because it comes disguised in daily things, a headache you brushed off, a pain you called harmless. But behind that pain is a coded warning from your divine system. Your body is asking for help before it loses its own strength. The organs that support you are now strained, and what they're trying to carry may break them soon. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You've been swallowing symptoms that seem small. But every sharp twitch in your chest and every moment your breath shortens has a meaning beyond the surface. You weren't supposed to ignore that dizziness 2 nights ago. Your digestion has changed lately, too fast, too slow, or with strange noises that weren't there before. That's not just about food. It's about inflammation creeping through your system like a shadow no medicine has yet identified. Someone near you noticed your color has shifted, but they kept quiet. You looked pale one moment and then flushed the next. They assumed it was nothing, but you need to know it wasn't. Your joints have been whispering too, little aches when you stretch, stiffness when you rise, and sharp pain when you turn quickly. These aren't from age or posture. They're signs that your circulation has started to carry a silent signal, one of distress. Type Amen to get blessing 414. Archangel Michael says this is not to scare you, it's to pull you back from what was just around the corner. The light you were meant to walk into can only be accessed if you protect your physical temple now. Your purpose needs a vessel that's not compromised. There's something wrong behind your eyes, dry, irritated, or blurry vision that's coming and going strangely. Your nerves are involved, and if you delay, they may trigger something that will affect how you feel from the neck down. The strange ringing you heard in your ears last week, that wasn't random. Your sleep patterns have changed in a disturbing way, too little rest or too much grogginess. That's not about fatigue anymore. It's about a system trying to slow you down before you push into collapse. Your hands have started feeling colder than usual, or maybe one foot feels numb for no reason. That numbness is not external. It's a warning that blood isn't traveling where it should and that clots or pressure are forming. You've had a metallic taste in your mouth recently or sudden mouth dryness. These are all biochemical alarms. Your body is trying to speak in strange language because you missed the earlier signs. Now, it's getting louder and more unusual. Type Amen to get blessing 818. There's been weight fluctuation that made no sense, losing or gaining too quickly without changes to your routine. That means the hormone system, the adrenal rhythm, or insulin pattern is shifting in unstable ways. The deeper cause is not weight, it's what the weight is trying to hide. The tiredness is not ordinary anymore. It's the kind that sits in your bones and doesn't lift even after a full night's rest. That level of fatigue belongs to a body that's in an invisible war with something foreign. Your tongue may have looked pale lately, your nails more brittle. These are not aesthetic problems. They are messages your internal systems are using to cry for medical intervention. Your heart is working harder lately, and you've felt it, whether it's faster pulses, skipped beats, or discomfort in the center of your chest. These are not things you can postpone. Your body is begging you to let a professional step in before the damage cements itself. Type Amen to get blessing 222. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says you must go, not think about going. Not next week. Not when you get a chance. Go now, because the internal war doesn't take breaks. The unseen infection, swelling, or inflammation doesn't pause for your convenience. If you delay another 72 hours, you may face something more than recovery, you may face repair that's costly to your spirit and your life. There's a doctor who will understand. Someone who has already dreamt about your condition without knowing your name. Heaven has prepared the right person for you to see, they will listen differently and catch what others would ignore. There's a scan that must be done, on your heart, liver, spine, or brain. It may look like just precaution. But in truth, it is prophecy in motion. This test will catch what would have hurt you later. The pain in your back or your left side wasn't just from lifting something heavy. It's connected to a pressure rising in one of your key systems. If left unchecked, it could compromise your movement, your posture, or even your speech. Type Amen to get blessing 909. The bruise that appeared without injury. The sudden shortness of breath. The unexplained feeling of heat in your chest or chills running down your spine, these are spiritual symptoms manifesting in physical forms. You have ignored it because you've been strong, and your threshold for pain is high. But now is not the time for strength. Now is the time for surrender, to medical attention. Your stomach has been unusually sensitive, bloating without reason, cramping from harmless foods, or burning you couldn't explain. That's inflammation in your gut lining or an autoimmune flare beginning to rise. The digestive system is sending out a flare to the sky. Your body is in spiritual rebellion because it's protecting you from something you didn't yet identify. A toxic exposure, an old injury that's getting worse, or even a deficiency your blood can no longer hide. The answers will come when tests are done, not before. Type Amen to get blessing 707. Your neck has been stiff not just from sleep, but from nerve strain. There is an energy block between your spine and brain. The longer it remains, the more it risks your mental clarity and ability to stay alert. You've been having moments of forgetfulness, losing words, blanking out mid-sentence. These aren't just distractions. These are possible neurological signs that need a scan and a voice of expertise. The rashes you dismissed, the hair falling in patches, the dryness on your lips, the swelling on your feet, they all belong to one picture. It's a condition forming a pattern, and only a doctor can read it fully. Your spirit knows, but now your logic must obey. You weren't supposed to wait until it gets worse. You were meant to be warned now so you can recover fully. Timing is divine. And this message is your timing. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Archangel Michael says that healing is ready, but it begins with a decision. The moment you schedule that visit, the spiritual realm will begin shifting the energy in your body. The doctor will confirm what heaven already knew. The danger was near, but your awareness just arrived in time. There are herbs, medications, or treatments that will work perfectly, but they will only be offered after the right checkup. The clock was ticking. But now the window is open for a short time. You have been protected until now, but the body needs help to fight what's brewing. Left alone, it will lose ground. Supported, it will restore faster than you expect. There will be a report soon. The kind that explains everything you've been feeling. You'll finally have the clarity you didn't know you needed. Type Amen to get blessing 616. This is about your life force. The vitality that's been leaking from you is real. And now it needs urgent repair. The divine has spoken. The signs have come. Now it's time to obey. Get the blood test, the MRI, the scan, the ultrasound, or even just that GP visit. Don't second-guess it. Don't let pride delay you. Your body is the gateway to your next miracle, but only if you keep it whole. Even if it's nothing major, it will bring peace. And if it is something serious, you'll have caught it just in time. This is divine interception. Type Amen to get blessing 121. You are loved. That's why this message was sent before anything irreversible happened. This is a protection call. Archangel Michael says you are being shielded, but you must take the first step. No angel can walk into the clinic for you. Only you can make that move. And when you do, the divine will meet you there. In the hands of the healer, in the voice of the nurse, in the scan result that saves you. A miracle is coming, but only if you act. Go now. Heaven is already waiting. Type Amen to get blessing 333. There are energies around you that have been trying to delay your healing. They came through distractions, responsibilities, and false reassurance. But today's warning broke through them all, reaching you in the final moments before something critical. What's happening behind your ribcage is not ordinary. A pulse, a tightness, or a skipping rhythm is revealing how close your body is to collapse. It's no longer just about discomfort. It's about an unseen enemy your body has been fighting alone. Your breath has felt shallow or your chest tight at night. This is not just anxiety or poor sleep. It's your lungs reacting to something, whether a clot, inflammation, or pressure that hasn't been diagnosed yet. The lower part of your abdomen has been acting differently. Discomfort when you sit, stand, or walk for long. These are not minor irritations, they are signs of pressure on your organs that must be seen before it becomes too late. Type Amen to get blessing 553. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. You may have noticed random headaches that strike in different areas, temple, forehead, or the back of your skull. These aren't just stress signals. They are vascular shifts that require immediate exploration. There's swelling somewhere in your body, feet, fingers, face, that you assumed was water retention. But what you're seeing is the body's cry that circulation is disturbed. And there may be a blockage forming inside that could cause harm if neglected. Archangel Michael says you are on divine watch, and this message is an emergency rope being thrown into your hands. The pain that moves from one place to another, the twinges that come and go, it's your system trying to be loud when your life has taught you to silence pain. That pain behind your eyes or that pressure in your ears, they're all pointing to something growing in silence. This silence is the enemy. The silence must end now. Type Amen to get blessing 363. The sugar in your blood may not be balancing correctly anymore. That sweet taste, frequent urination, or dry throat is pointing to a system gone unstable. It's a precursor to deeper problems, unless caught now. Your bones have started to feel heavier. Movement slower. The reason isn't age, it's something eating at your minerals, something making your body work harder just to stay upright. You've been feeling itchy or tingly for no reason in different areas of your body. This is more than skin deep. It's your nerves reacting to an internal trigger. There is a frequency in your chest, a vibration, a flutter, a sense that your heart is off beat. You feel it most when you're alone. That rhythm is speaking a truth you can no longer ignore. Type Amen to get blessing 929. There's dizziness when you stand, faintness in crowded spaces, or a spinning sensation when you wake up. These are neurological signs. And your brain wants help before it must compensate for something more damaging. Archangel Michael says do not think your strength can overcome this on its own. This time, your strength is in surrender. In letting the divine lead you to the right doctor, the right hospital, the right scan. Your breath patterns have changed, sharp inhales, shallow exhales, strange sighs in your sleep. Your lungs are speaking the truth. The body is managing more than it should. You felt it already. In your spirit. In your heartbeat. Something is wrong. And now that heaven has confirmed it, you must act with holy urgency. Type Amen to get blessing 717. Something is collecting in your body, fluid, inflammation, or a toxic buildup. And if not flushed or released, it may lead to something dangerous. This is not a time to wait. The marks on your skin, sudden allergies, or recurring rashes are tied to something deep within. Your immune system is signaling a war happening underneath. Don't dismiss it as surface irritation. You've been sweating unusually or feeling cold when others feel warm. That's not random. It's your body recalibrating without success. There's a pull in your shoulder or tension in your jaw, like something's holding tension there. These are trauma responses that have turned physical. And if ignored, they may begin to affect organs and functions directly. Type Amen to get blessing 441. You were meant to read this message because tonight, your body may try again to warn you. But this time, you'll know better. You'll have the clarity to understand. It's time. Time to stop pretending it's minor. Time to stop taking over-the-counter solutions that only numb what needs to be uncovered. Time to hand your healing to someone trained to see beneath your skin. That flutter in your stomach that isn't fear. That throb in your neck that isn't strain. These are symptoms heaven has been watching grow with concern. Archangel Michael says you've been walking too close to danger without realizing. Now, the veil is lifted. You must decide, stay on the edge, or turn and seek healing. Type Amen to get blessing 303. You are not alone in this. The angels are surrounding your hospital path. Your healing has already begun the moment you decided to listen. There is a moment waiting in that clinic, where the diagnosis will explain your confusion, the medicine will ease your battle, and the knowledge will set your body free. This moment is not in the future. It is available as soon as you decide. You were not meant to collapse in silence. You were meant to rise in revelation. But only after your body receives what it needs. If you wait too long, symptoms may shift from signals to scars. Prevention is your weapon. And the divine is handing it to you now. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Your nervous system is burning energy faster than it should. That's why you feel drained even after stillness. That's why your limbs tremble sometimes without cause. Your kidneys or liver may be overloaded. You felt it as a pressure under your ribs or a taste in your mouth that doesn't go away. These are serious alerts. This message comes with weight because it carries life in its hands. And right now, that life is yours. It can be saved. It can be healed. But you must move. No delay. No second thoughts. Just action. And with that action comes the restoration your spirit has begged for. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. If you've noticed tiny dots under your skin or unexpected bruises, these could mean internal stress or blood-related warning signs. The sooner it's caught, the more powerful the healing. Your chest tightens when you feel calm. That's not emotion. That's a misfire inside your heart rhythm or lungs. It needs someone with tools to trace it fully. You've grown used to the ache, the swelling, the weakness. But you were never meant to get used to what should have been treated. Familiar pain is still dangerous pain. Archangel Michael says, let your pride go. Let your strength rest. And let healing begin. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You have been feeling like time is speeding up, but your body is slowing down. That is not coincidence. It is a divine indicator that your inner system is moving into exhaustion while your life path is picking up pace. The divine is not letting you carry this alone anymore. The symptoms you've been ignoring are now turning into signals of crisis. This is a final, graceful warning, so you won't suffer in silence. There's a build-up happening inside. Something is either pressing against a vital organ or flooding your system with too many toxins. That constant tiredness, the bloating, the unexplained muscle weakness, all are arrows pointing to a condition silently expanding in the background. Your legs may be swelling more than they used to, or your ankles might feel heavy. That's not weight gain. It's a circulation problem calling for urgent support before blood clots, blockages, or something worse arises. Type Amen to get blessing 1001. You feel full faster than usual. Or your appetite disappears suddenly. Your body is not rejecting food, it's rejecting inflammation and imbalance. That cold sweat you felt last night, the one that left your clothes damp for no reason, was not random. It was your body reacting to an overload it could no longer contain. You may be feeling pressure in the base of your skull or behind your ears. This is not just tension. It is a possible sign of neurological shifts, inner ear dysfunction, or blood pressure disturbances. Archangel Michael says your angels have been whispering in your dreams. The message has been repeating, check yourself. But now, the whisper has become a shout wrapped in this sacred warning. Type Amen to get blessing 6161. The stiffness in your fingers or toes, or the cramping in your calves, those are vascular signs. Your veins, arteries, or nerves are under stress. And ignoring it now may lead to lasting damage in your mobility or strength. The random shaking in your hands or twitching in your eyelids is a nervous system cry. The divine never created your body to tremble this way. Something foreign is pressing on your calm, it needs to be seen before it takes control. You are not weak. You are under spiritual and physical attack at the same time. And the first step to reclaim your full power is through diagnosis and treatment. Don't wait until it knocks you off your feet. Go while you can still walk there. Go while you can still speak your symptoms with clarity. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. You've grown used to carrying on, but this is different. This is not about pushing through. This is about pulling back before permanent damage is done. There's heat rising through your spine, pressure in your pelvis, or aching behind your knees, signs that something systemic is moving. Something that only medical eyes can track. Your mouth has had strange tastes lately. Or your breath has changed. This is not just poor hygiene, this may be related to liver strain or gastrointestinal disorder. It's time to test. There is no shame in healing. There is only power. And heaven wants to place that power back in your hands. Type Amen to get blessing 5555. Archangel Michael says the delay must end. No more canceling appointments. No more relying on chance. Now is the moment for divine order to meet medical action. You may feel like your heart skips a beat when you lay down or that your chest rises unevenly. That's not stress anymore. That's physical imbalance calling to be corrected before collapse. There is a hormone imbalance, thyroid misalignment, or an adrenal overload, and it's affecting everything: sleep, emotions, and digestion. That's why your body doesn't feel like your own lately. There's a doctor who will understand you without judgment. Heaven has already whispered your name into their dreams. They are prepared. Go find them. Type Amen to get blessing 7777. Do not let cost, fear, or pride stop you. The cost of delay is greater than any test. The price of ignoring this moment may be pain that takes months to heal. The divine sees all, even what your physical eyes cannot. And right now, what's happening inside your bloodstream, your brainwaves, your breathing rhythm is too important to guess about. Your feet may feel colder at night, or your fingers go numb when holding a phone. These are signs of nerve trouble or circulation decline. Take it seriously. You've had moments where your head spins for no reason or your vision blurs briefly. These are brain alerts, not to be ignored. You were sent this message because heaven wants your recovery to start before suffering begins. Type Amen to get blessing 8888. Your throat feels tight sometimes without reason. That's not just emotion. It may be thyroid swelling, inflammation, or even something near your lymph nodes that needs urgent care. The fatigue you've been fighting is not just from lack of sleep. It's from the body fighting a battle behind your back. It's been draining your energy to protect your life. You are still standing because grace has kept you up. But grace now requires your cooperation. Heaven is handing you a prescription for action. Your urine has changed, color, smell, frequency. That's not something to wait on. It's a warning from your kidneys or liver. This can't wait another week. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. There's pressure behind your eyes or in your temple. It grows louder at night. Your body is begging for a scan, an answer, a cure, something you can no longer postpone. Archangel Michael says this warning is rare. It is sacred. And those who hear it and obey it unlock a higher restoration no human hand alone can give. Your DNA is crying out. Your ancestors fought to keep this vessel alive. You are here, chosen to break a cycle, of sickness, of early loss, of hidden disease. Let this moment be the shift. The turning point where you said, I went. I listened. I healed. Let this be your divine memory. Type Amen.